A woman was watching the mermaid show when, by accident, she saw her husband and son walking through the aquarium with another woman. That woman even kissed her husband. Without hesitation, she decided to follow them to find out who this new lover was. But before she could get a good look at their faces, the three of them had already disappeared. At that moment, the skin on her arm began to burn, and large fish scales started to appear, because, in reality, she was a princess from the underwater kingdom. Once betrayed by her beloved, she could no longer maintain her human form. 7 years earlier, she had fallen in love at first sight with a man who was drowning. Without a second thought, she used 1,000 years of her power to save him. At the time, the man had just gone bankrupt. To help him get back on his feet, she turned her tears into pearls, her scales into sapphires, and paid off all his debts. Grateful, the man swore to protect her forever. They soon married and had a son not long after. For 7 years, the man was loving and attentive. She believed she was the happiest woman in the world. Until that day, when she saw him tenderly reunited with his first love, and the curse of the merfolk began to take effect. As the scales continued to spread, the elders of her people sensed the human's betrayal and ordered her to return to the ocean immediately. Her brother had a violent temper, and if he found out about the betrayal, the human world would face a great catastrophe. Seeing how the man lovingly cared for his ex-girlfriend, the woman lost all hope in him, but she couldn't leave her son behind. He was a hybrid, and his body was very sensitive. Many foods were like poison to him, which is why she had always been strict with his diet. But all she received in return was rejection. The young boy had already accepted his father's ex as his mother, because she gave him everything he wanted to eat. Worried about her son's safety, she asked the elders for 7 more days to resolve her affairs in the human world. But the curse worsened each day as the painful scales tore through her skin. Meanwhile, the man accompanied his ex to try on a wedding dress, and their son volunteered to be the ring bearer. The ex even sent a video to taunt her. In it, the three of them looked like a happy family. The pain in her heart became unbearable. That night, the man returned with their son, but the boy suddenly had a severe allergic reaction and passed out. She ran to check on him, and when the man left to find medicine, she used her own mermaid blood to heal the child. Mermaid blood has calming properties, and the boy soon recovered. Unable to hold it in anymore, she shouted at the man in fury, saying that after all these years, he still didn't know what his son was allergic to. To her shock, the boy pushed her away and said he didn't need a mother who wanted to control everything. She watched her son walk away, feeling completely heartbroken. To console her, the man showed her the design of a diamond ring. It turned out that years ago, when she had given him a sapphire to pay his debts, he had secretly kept it. In 3 days, it would be their wedding anniversary, and he was planning to turn the sapphire into a ring and give it to her. Seeing the love in his eyes, she decided to give their marriage one last chance. But she had no idea that on the night before their anniversary, the ex called her arrogantly and claimed that everything she had was a gift from the man. That call opened her eyes completely. She packed her things and decided to return to the sea. That same night, before leaving, she called her son to tell him the truth. But before she could speak, the man interrupted and said he was taking the boy to a party. She begged her son to stay